right, this is the lights class coming down for the start of their first heat. Gonna come down for first lap. Very nice. All right, if you're a fan of the channel, then you're familiar with the Kart Rage, and I have a very special treat for you today. I'm going to introduce you to Kart Rage. Say hello to Kart Rage.
How y'all doing, guys?
If that the guy's not from Texas, I don't know who is. Are you from Texas, Bob?
I'm from Texas my whole life.
Okay, that's what I thought. Sure do look like it. So why did you earn the name Kart Rage? So here it comes again, gets a good run. Boom, nails me again. I'm like, what the hell, dude? And I use the F word, and boom, again. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Well, you know, I had a bad reputation.
Bad? That means past tense. How did you get the name Kart Rage?
Well, you know, you bump into me and it just pisses me off, and I just run into you and knock you out in the field.
Dude, look! Are you going to be Kart Rage this season, or are you going to not be Kart Rage
Well, it
this
depends
season?
on what a few people do. You know, if they rough me up, you know, I'm going to rough them up. But, you know, I'm going to start wearing me a drive cam so I can turn it back on everybody else, because they're the ones that's bumping into me, or somebody bumps into me that bumps into somebody else.
In case you're wondering, that's a real mustache. That's really cool, dude. I need to grow one. So I settle in back behind 22, and here comes Kart Rage in the black helmet doing Kart Rage things. Almost spins me out, ends up spinning himself out.
How y'all doing? I'm Kart Rage from Dallas. Been here my whole life.
He's from Texas, been in here his whole life. He's a nice guy off the track. Kind of a pain in the butt on the track at times, but you know what? We just got done with the race, and he was right behind me, finished right behind me. And you know what? He raced me pretty clean, so...
This time.
But yeah.
We got another race.
We got another 2 races, so he's not off the hook yet. Let's not put him in sainthood just yet. All right, guys, that's Kart Rage, and we're getting ready for our Heat 2 race. He had one more thing to say.
Hey guys, why don't y'all come down and see us?
In Texas.
In Texas.
Do you like living in Texas?
I love Texas. Ain't nothing but Texas. Anything out of Texas is the north.
All right, I hope you enjoyed meeting Kart Rage as much as I enjoyed bringing them to you. Drop me a comment below. Let me know if you want to see more of Kart Rage in future videos, and I will try to make that happen. Also, make sure you check out part 3 of this series, which is going to cover the final race. And Kart Rage just might make an appearance in that one, earning his name Kart Rage, so look out for that one. All right, started 3rd, in the 2nd spot, right behind Joe, who is the series points leader right now in the heavies class at Dallas Karting Complex in league racing, with Matthew behind me. So again, these are new karts. The first time we've run them in league, so they're pretty close to each other. So we should have some really good racing. A little wide there. All right, Matthew and Jeff behind him getting a good run on me. Looks to the inside. Has the inside, give him room there. Makes the pass. Jeff is going to try to come along, but I've got the inside line going into the next corner, so I got position. And right there, boom. Matthew breaks a little early. I hit him, knock him out wide, try to give him his spot back. I thought that was, I didn't mean to do it, but I didn't want to pass him that way. And here comes Jeff trying to sneak the move too. Give him a little finger wag, shame on you, Jeff. But hey, I'm the one that slowed down to give the spot back, and if Jeff can get a spot, then good for him. I don't blame him one bit. I would have done the exact same thing if I were him. All right, got to be careful right here, not throwing into Matthew. We roll off the throttle maybe just a hair early than normal. So let's line up behind Matthew and try to push him, and let's go catch Joe. That's the plan right now. Matthew's a little wide there. See me catch up to him. So here I'm studying Matthew, and I'm going to watch his lines and kind of see just how things are going. If I feel that maybe he's holding the line up a little bit, I'll try to maybe pass him, but for right now I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to settle in right now. Got to be careful through here. I want to keep it close though, and I am able to keep it really close right on his back bumper. Let him in right there. All right, kind of a quick move there. It's a little wide there. Getting a little sloppy. He's out of position, so right there I'm going to go around him, an over-under. And I just felt like maybe I was a little faster overall on the track than he was. So I decided to go against the strategy and get in front of him. And right here, you see my hand disappear. What I'm doing there, tapping the back of my helmet, asking the person behind me to bump me down the track instead of trying to pass me and race me. As soon as he starts racing me, we're going to start losing time to Joe and let Joe just walk away with the race. Let's work together and line up, not try to pass each other and just bump each other down the track as fast as possible and try to walk Joe down and pass him. Once we get to him, then we can all race for a win. So that's the strategy right there. Now I don't know if Matthew's going to go along with my request, so you just kind of have to wait and see if he tries to race me or if he keeps bumping me. So Joe won the first heat race, and he's doing a good job here leading the second one. Take a look back there. Kind of spacing out just a little bit, but still, we got a few more laps to go. It's a little bit of a short race with only 8 laps, so we don't have tons of time, but we've got a few laps to go, so we can maybe try to track him down. You see Jeff right there behind Matthew, and it seems like he's also in with the strategy of just staying in line. You don't see him trying to challenge Matthew too much. So Jeff is someone that I've worked with in the past as far as trying to line up and catch people. So I think he is down with what we're trying to do. See Matthew do a good job of getting right behind me. Again, doesn't try to challenge me. Just slots in behind me. We're working together, driving as fast as we can, putting as much pressure as we can on Joe to hopefully make a mistake. He sees us back there. When he takes a glimpse every once in a while, you can see us that we're back there. Looks like we're slowly starting to catch him, just a little bit. One more time, tap my helmet and point at Joe just to make sure that they're still in agreement to work together. And again, I don't know what's going on behind me if people are changing positions. So in case that happens, you kind of just tap the helmet every once in a while to try to reestablish the strategy. Thumbs up, getting a good bump, letting them know that I appreciate what they're doing. See, it's starting to catch him now, so we're driving as hard as we can, and Joe's doing a really good job not making any major mistakes and letting us catch him even faster. Right, coming down 2 to go. Flagman has 2 rolled up flags side by side, letting us know it's 2 laps to go. You see 2 other karts behind Jeff back there. So some pretty decent racing going on. No one's really like just driving away. Slowly working on him. I don't know where he's doing a good job. We kind of can't close the gap any more than what you see right here. And right here in this corner, Matthew makes a little mistake right there, and Jeff is right there ready to capitalize, take the spot, gives a wave at the camera. A little wide there. Okay, so right here, I know there's 1 more lap to go. We haven't really seemed to close the gap any more on Joe than we have already. So I know that the race is on. Exiting this corner, I'm going to take a defensive line, look back behind me. I see him right there, so defensive line. And that is Jeff behind me. Looks to the inside. He's going to swing out wide in the exit, so I go over-under on him. I don't want to be on the outside of him when he exits, so let's go over-under on him, get the spot right back. And he's got his hands full with Matthew racing him as well, which is good for me, but Jeff is coming to take second spot, and I know it, so I have to be really mindful of that. You know, I'm not going to catch Joe, so right now it's all about defending second place and try to finish in second. All right, Jeff likes to pass in this, not this corner, but the next corner. Got to be careful through here. Take a look back there. Okay, I don't think he's close enough to make a move. Let's get a good exit through here. And of course, I don't get a good exit through there. So he's right back in it. Takes a look to the inside. Doesn't have it. Got to be careful through here. Got to watch for the over-under on the exit of this corner right here. Okay, he's not going to make the move there. We're good. So right here at this point, it's just try to race Jeff to the start-finish line and secure second spot. So I take a defensive line here on the exit, and we're able to get second spot. It was a very fun race to be a part of.
How'd it go on that one? You started second?
Started second, got shuffled back. We had a fun little bumper run, but you gave it back and had a good time.
How'd your race go?
I got spun in 2. Not all the way around, but enough
What
to
lap?
push me in lap 1.
Oh,
And it pushed me out in the grass, so I cut the corner and lost 6 places and gained back 1. And then it was a boring race after that, Oscar. All the karts were the same speed.
What happened in your race?
Well, you know how Chris was last year?
How were you last year, Chris?
He was almost road rage. Remember that? Well, I'm getting to be on the.
Yours is kart. Your
I'm
trademark Kart Rage. So road rage is too close, so you get sued, Chris. So.
Yeah, he sort of knocked me out wide. You know how it is, how Chris does. But I'll get him back in the next race.
Is that true, Chris?
I'll drink to that.
How'd your race go, Jeff?
Not too bad. I started 8th and worked my way all the way up to right behind you.
When you got inside of me, I can't remember what turn it was. I think exiting.
It was on the straight.
Yeah, it was. And yeah, that's right. You actually passed me.
Yeah, because you tried to block there for a second.
Well, I was annoyed because you went even deeper inside, and I didn't know who that was. And I was like, dude, there's no way you're going to be able to hold that inside.
I can do it though.
I went inside, and I was like, I thought I saw a shadow of a man inside. I was like, there's no way someone's in there. I looked to the inside again. It's like, and I moved.
Yeah.
Like, he's in there.
Yeah.
And then,
No, it was
but I didn't know it was you. And then, because usually people that are that far low go all the way up the track on one. I realized I saw your gloves and your helmet. I was like, oh, that's Jeff.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
cool.
it was a good move. It was a good move.
No, it was.
If I had more than 1 lap to mess around,
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna have my hands full, and I was like, oh crap. Oh, crap.
I was trying.
Yeah, that was a good race, man.
You
Clean
had a
race.
good race. Thank you.
Joe won again.
One again, barely.
He ain't starting the
Oscar
back,
was
dude.
catching
I was sort of catching him, but not really.
You were
he
catching
was
up
pretty consistent.
enough.
Sort
A few
of.
more laps, you would have me.
I don't know. I was making. I had my hands full with Jeff and Matthew. So if we would have lined up, maybe. But
Yeah.
it's tough, man.
A
Tough. I
few
saw
more
you
laps. Well, I was trying to figure out who was behind me,
Yeah,
so
it's
I knew
hard to
how to
figure it
defend
out.
and what driving style I was defending.
All right, so I started third, finished second, got all I wanted from Matthew and from Tommy. Come here when you get a second. From Matthew and from Jeff. I mean, we were, had my hands full with them, and then Joe was out front. We're trying to track him down. It was just tough to do that, but it was a fun race. It was a clean race, and the karts are definitely more equal because it's. I mean, yeah, I think Matthew's car is a little faster on the straightaways, but overall, I mean, they're never going to be perfectly equal, but overall, they're pretty equal. Like, there's not a lot of just gaining on people that I've noticed. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun racing. I think makes the racing more even. It's all about driver skill more than, someone got a fast car assigned to them. So we have the final coming up. It's going to be 4 more laps, so it's going to be 12 laps. I'm starting second. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. So check it out.